right, Good News Madden Football family. The goal of this video is for us all to get better at Madden 21 solo battles. And the purpose is for us to get the best rewards possible so that we can improve our team with getting new players, making more coins, getting more training, and also to get the coach or get the trophies so that we can get the Madden coach collectibles, which come in handy a little later on in the season. So Madden solo battles. And just a reminder, if you have multiple lineups set up for different modes or styles, like your online play versus your solo battles, I have a lineup created just for solo battles because I have some playbooks with just a couple plays in it that I use for solo battles. So just a reminder to make sure you select your correct lineup and activate that first before you go in. So I attempted to record a previous video and it was going well until my Xbox crashed and I got a did not finish, unfortunately. So my chance of getting top 100 is out the window now. But thankfully I was already at legend level, and that's of course our goal to begin with, is to at least get the legend level rewards and then shoot for getting top 100 as soon as we've achieved that goal. So I'm just going to go over some of the tips and tricks, and the whole purpose of this channel is for us to share with each other. So write in the comments plays and playbooks that you find helpful, and as we go along I'll prompt you to write in the comments different things, and then I'll update this video in the description by putting your comments so that together we can get better at this solo battle challenge. So we'll take on this Raiders team, and again, if you're new to solo battles, make sure that you select the legend difficulty. That's the only way you're going to get to legend level or possibly top 100. Again, if you're new to this channel, and this is a brand new channel, we're on our way to 1 subscriber and then on to 100 subscribers, hopefully lots more. But hopefully you'll find these videos useful, and if you do, gently click the subscribe button and consider turning on the notifications as well. I'll skip this and let's get to it. So when you receive the ball first, the idea is to start off right near your goal line. So I'm just going to fall down here, double click X on Xbox to drop down. And then the idea is to find a play, can be multiple plays, but one really good pass play that you can get 10 yards and out of bounds quickly. The play I like is from the Las Vegas Raiders playbook, trips tight end. It's in, I think, some other playbooks, and it's this double in sail. So I like to put Lockett or my B receiver on a slant. My main read is going to be McCaffrey out of the backfield on the flat route. So he runs quickly and you just grab your 10 yards, and that's ideal. So you grab your 10 yards and get as many first downs as you can. Now a clock thing, wait till the 20-second mark before you pick your play. I'll explain that in a second. Oops. Okay, we're going to go McCaffrey again. Oh, that's not good. Didn't get out of bounds. So actually I'm going to call a timeout. Oops. Wrong button. Timeout. Feel free to use your timeouts in the first and third quarters, especially if you don't get out of bounds like I just had happen, because keeping your clock and utilizing your clock is key to getting good scores in this. Another tip, if you are doing a play like I am, where you're running mostly out to your running backs, as soon as you throw it, in this case, he's RB, so I'm going to hit RB, and then, ooh, got sacked. Or tackled again. That was unusual. But immediately after you throw the pass to your running back, hit the X button to rack catch it, and then get behind, hopefully get behind the defensive back or linebacker. So I'm going to wait till it gets to about 20 seconds again, so there's not a big clock runoff. That's why you do that. Oh, they're playing that pretty good, the sideline route. I just barely got the first down, which is good. Now, some people like to go to the short side of the field to save time. That's what I'm going to do. So we'll quickly pass out to McCaffrey in the flat. Get behind this guy. Oh, we got tackled again. So I'm going to call another timeout. All right. We'll go to the short side of the field again. They're using that cover one press quite a bit. And I'll show you another trick that some people are using. It's kind of boring. For the first half, the last 2 minutes, and the last 2 minutes of the second half, it's stop time. But here, even if you run out of bounds, the clock is going to start up again. So some people are taking an automatic or an intentional delay of game, like I'm doing here. So what happens is you take the 5-yard penalty, but you don't lose any time off the clock. There's no runoff. And that's advantageous as well because you're 5 yards back and you need a lot of yards to get a good score, as well as a lot of first downs. That makes your first down now 15 yards. The only issue that I have with it, and most people have with it, is it's extremely boring and takes forever. If you were to do that for the first several minutes of the first half. So the read I like to use if my running back is covered, I like to take that slant route and get him out of bounds as fast as possible. Like happened there. Okay, now here's an interesting play. It looks like man coverage. So I'm going to roll my quarterback away from it and run. See, everyone's going to the right there. I'm going to take it, not score, just go to the 1. That's a nice way for you to get a lot of your rushing yards. The goal is to try to get 200 rushing yards. That's ideal. I don't usually shoot for that. I just get as many rushing yards as possible, certainly over 100, but I mostly focus on passing yards myself. But that's a quick way to get easy passing yards. Whenever it's man coverage and it's obvious, you can roll against the coverage and pick up some easy yards. In that case, I wouldn't go for just the first down. I would just go for as far as you can without getting hit. Oh boy, this team is pretty good. Now if you get stopped, hurry up. Y twice. There is some runoff, but it's still better to hurry it up as fast as you can. Get in the end zone. All right, so now here's where I mentioned before, put in the comments section your favorite 2-point play. Always go for 2 points. I would recommend passing because you get more stats for completed passes. I think it's more important than running. So I like this empty tray stack fade out play. The X receiver is open a lot. Then I slant my tight end and my RB receiver just in case X is covered. Quick, secure catch. Oh, that was actually a bad throw, and he still caught it. So secure catch as soon as you throw, hit the A button, or your receiver, and then the A button to secure. This is Xbox, mind you. So write in the comments your playbook and your favorite 2-point play, and I'll update the description with every once in a while for everyone's favorite 2-point play, because everyone's using different playbooks. And that way we can help each other out in that way. So for kickoff, some people like doing the onside kick. I just usually squib kick. Also write in the comments what your favorite play is there, what you found most useful. I think I've been successful in like 2 onside kicks out of, 200. I find you have more luck trying to get a hit stick fumble with the squib kick. So here on defense, coaching adjustments, I don't know if they're that important given the plays we're going to do, but I still like to play ball for ball in the air defense. and curl flats at 20 yards. Now here's where we use the interception play. It used to be field goal block right. This year it seems to work better with punt block 44 even. So you come at that and squeeze block. Come out and squeeze block first. Oh, don't worry, I'll explain this more. As soon as they go into an audible, you wait for them to go in the audible. So we lurked them there. We went away from the receiver and then turned back after the quarterback threw it. We'll hopefully have more examples of those. I know that went kind of fast. When you get an interception, if you can, run back to as far to your end as possible, because we need as many yards as possible. Again, it looks like man coverage. Maybe I could take the run here, which I will. So now I just want to not get popped for a fumble. So this is the advantage of having a mobile quarterback that can run. If you're using cover one press all the time, I could probably do that run play all day long. I think I'll just throw this time. Get him to the 1, the 2. I'm not sure. You can write in the comments if you think it matters. I'm not sure if what type of touchdown you get matters. It's probably helpful to get at least a rushing touchdown and several passing touchdowns. Look like they're blitzing. Make it even easier. I also don't have a lot of people on my team with high hit power, and I'm not the greatest hit stick player either. So if you have good hit stick, you might be able to get more fumbles than I can. Let's go back to that play, punt block 44 even. Come out and squeeze block. That's X on Xbox. Now hit your X here to get your audible screen, and then right on your D-pad to bring up this moves. Oh, they didn't. Oh, that's different. So that's rare. They didn't audible. It happens with certain teams every once in a while. So let's try it again. So X, squeeze block, X again. Wait till they audible. Take your... Oh. So there's a good example of me coming too far out and not being able to get back in time. That can often burn you for a touchdown. So you bring Bly a little bit to the outside, bring him in, and again. So I'm going too far out. If that play is new to you, certainly don't just try it out in solo battles the first time. Go into practice mode. Double Y, double in sail, or any kind of levels kind of play that moves, and move all your receivers to one side to make use of that opposite run play. We'll just go here. They covered. Here's where going to the wide side is a problem because my running back was covered and now my wide receiver couldn't get out of bounds. So I'm going to take a timeout, possibly cover one again. Sneak by that linebacker. Now, obviously, some teams are going to have better linebackers at that spot, and it makes it more difficult to get around, but it's helpful if you have a decent catching running back. Now, one thing I'm not sure if I mentioned yet or not, a tip, possibly a tip for some of you. When you make the throw, if you have a play where you're running back to the flat, as soon as you hit RB, make sure you hold down the X button to rack catch it. If you're slow on hitting the X button and rack catching, sometimes your running back stutters and then he gets tackled. So as soon as you throw it, make sure, and then also hold in the direction he's running on your left stick. So I'm holding my left stick right now. Oh, shoot, didn't notice it was a 2-minute warning. So something you can do is hold your left stick I'm holding my left stick now before I hot the ball. Of course, your quarterback's going to run to the left, but he's going to throw it quickly. Just keep holding it to the left. So I'm still holding it, pushing it down, get in, get to the 2. Now that we're in the 2-minute, last 2 minutes of the first half at stop clock, you don't have to worry about the clock so much. So just get out of bounds. Get your first downs wide open. Of course, this doesn't work well when you're playing online. It works half decent, but it's a nice little play against the computer AI for sure. Okay, now here's something to watch out for, especially if you're new to solo battles. The last 2 minutes of the first half and the game, the computer AI responds sometimes differently to that special teams play. They sometimes do not audible into verticals or something. So you have to be leery of that. Usually I keep doing it until I see that they're not doing it anymore. Some terrible hit stick. So punt block, 44 even. Squeeze block, the middle play. Hit X to bring your audibles. Oops, that I made a mistake. I called it too early. Now you're going to see it probably won't work. There, I just blocked, jumped, blocked. That shows you have to wait until they call their audible. So get your punt safe man ready. As soon as they audible, now I hit X to punt safe man. I'm not timing that perfectly because the animation always causes my guy to fall to the ground. He's not that tall. My corners aren't that tall, so that doesn't help either. But later in the year with better players, you can usually lurk those and just run with it, get a defensive score, or run backwards towards your own goal line to get more yards. Again, man. Possibly cover 2 man. Let's try the rollout play again. Where did everybody go? All right, so we're getting up to 100 yards rushing, just with 3 rushes. I actually like Hill at the B position, but I haven't changed it yet. He's covered. Wait till he gets open. Rat catch it. And now that I'm thinking of it, I'm going to put Hill in that slot because he's the receiver. He's got a little more speed. Caffrey. And let's just go with the 1 or 2. All right. So far, so good, but I'm certainly due for some mistakes, and that's the best way for all of us to learn. We learn from mistakes more than successes often. Covered. Ooh. Gonna run it. It's pretty good coverage there. Sometimes you can just sneak in with your quarterback. That was kind of clunky, but it worked. I haven't had to use it yet, but you should have a good blitz play. Like mid blitz is something people often use in this, and I also use it. If they audibled. It's a close play, but still got the pick. Sometimes bigger receivers beat my receivers or corners to that. We've got to watch the time and make sure we get a touchdown here. As many yards as possible. Let's just get out of bounds. When you don't make the 10 yards, definitely go to the short side of the field. Just pick up that first down quick. Oh, get out, get out. Oh, shoot. I have no timeouts left. Oh, we got the first down? Yeah, I got the first down, just didn't get out of bounds. I'm going to go a little farther here. I probably don't have to hurry. Still have lots of time. We'll stay to the short side of the field. Looks like, man, I don't roll out well to the right. So I think I'll just throw this. Jackson's passer rating is probably pretty good right about now. Okay, this looks... Yes, going to Hill. Get out at the 1. Get another first down. That's the reason, of course, you go out at the 1. First downs are very important. Try to get 30 first downs. Some people have said 40. I don't know. I've never gotten close to 40, but sometimes over 30. All right, let's try this play for our 2-point. Oh no, sorry, we haven't got a touchdown yet. Oh, that was dangerous. Ooh, that could have been picked. That was a bad read. Got away with it. Watch that linebacker, see what he does. Just blitzing. If you see him blitzing, you just easy throw to X. So now we'll keep trying the hunt block 44 even. We're audible. Ooh. Oh, that would have been pretty lucky for the computer. Audible. Oh. Oh, we cut in. That was interesting. So there's where they start to do a little bit different. They get a little more creative there, but I'm still gonna... That time they weren't gonna audible, so I'm just gonna go audible just so I don't get stuck here. Oh, nice move there. So now they're no longer doing it, so we're gonna switch up to our blitz play. So I like this. There's mid blitz plays in a lot of playbooks. Press, go inside, and cover the running back. So there's your user sack. Mass commit over the top. Bring that guy in. Oh, look at this. Come on. Oh, that was terrible. Terrible. They didn't get any points, which was good. To get the real high scores, you have to prevent them from scoring, and I don't often do that. They often get a touchdown or two against me. But right now, in the early part of the season, the computer teams are definitely not that good in the 70s. So it's a little easier. Of course, your players get better as the season goes on. Joe Burrow, the rookie. Okay. Let's go back to our special teams play. You want a fast corner. I usually actually switch from Bly to Asante Samuel. I'm not sure if they're... Oh. There we go. So I'm going to go back. Ooh. I tried to get back to my own end, but I tackled. But yeah, on that play, try to get your fastest corner, tall and fast if possible. And I think Asante Samuel on my team is a little faster, possibly. Looks like another man coverage. So let's take our running yards here. Ooh, I did not want to get a hit. That could have been a fumble in the field of play. That would have been ugly. I've done that before many times. But I think that put us over 100 yards rushing, which is certainly what you want to do at the minimum. And I'll just go in. It's kind of hard to run out at the 1 foot line. Interesting D here. I might have to throw to my tight end. Yep. Oh, that was lucky. Just got in behind. The user, of course, would have picked that. All right, as soon as they call the audible, move over. Bring your receiver a little in. Let's see if we can. Whoa. Oh. Ah. Still couldn't get by him. You would think he would let me go backwards. Again, man coverage, but I don't like rolling out to the right, as I mentioned, so I will. Ooh. Take this. Hill with his speed is nice because he can get out of bounds quick. All right. So you're trying for at least 400 yards passing. Some people say 500. I don't know. I get that occasionally. First downs of 30 or 40. 35 or 40 catches, completions. 30 to 40 first downs. 200 yards rushing. Touchdowns passing and rushing. Defensive score, I'm not sure how important that is this year. Oh shoot, I called the wrong play. Okay, let's just... I have Hot Route Master on McCaffrey, so I can just call a flat route. Perfect, he didn't go in. Gives us a first down, which we want. And we'll try the inside zone and get another rushing touchdown, if I have one yet. I can't remember. So that's at least one or more. And let me know in the comments, too, if you think that I don't, of course, do a lot of jukes and spins and stuff like that. Don't need to. I think that's part of your user bonus. Let me know if you found certain things that increase your score. I was a little close for comfort. I want to get another threshold is 50 points, scoring 50 points. So we're doing half decent so far. I'm due for a screw up. Again, some teams, there's certain teams, I can't remember which ones, Carolina Panthers maybe, that don't audible into verticals, which makes it a little more challenging to get this interception play. Of course, you can go to your recent plays. Looks like the running back might be covered in this defense here. So I'm going to wait for my B route. Ooh, that was bad. See, there you go. There you go. There was my bad read mistake. I should have run it with the quarterback. And all I can say about that is don't do that. Don't do that. Not much to learn from that other than stop it. Ooh, that was interesting. So sometimes I find even near the last minute of the third quarter, they seem to get a little more creative on the routes. Like that little cut. He didn't go vertical. Oh, oh! I thought they were going to get that one. Don't know if they audibled, but I gotta guess they did. Oh, I didn't read that again. So here's where they're making a push. Phew. Got position on him. That's the nice thing about that play. I usually do it right into the end zone, and sometimes you pick it in the end zone. Because if you can prevent them from scoring, that certainly helps. Ooh, right here, eh? Should I run it? Let's get risky. Oh. Look at that guy run. Who was that? That lineman had some wheels. Okay, here's what some people do as well. So there's 3 seconds left on the clock. What some people do, it's extremely boring, is let the clock run out. And I'm going to do that right here. So I'm going to let the clock run out. I'll take the 5-yard delay of game penalty, but no time will run off the clock. I like to do that every once in a while, just near the end of a quarter, like the third or the first, because I can get one more play in here before the quarter ends. Some people sit there and do that for the first quarter and the second quarter, or the first and third quarters. It's extremely boring and their game would take forever, but it is something to keep in mind. You could do it a couple times a game if you want. So now with 3 seconds left, I have one more play. All day. And that's key to get the first downs. Probably more than the yards, I would think. Stay to the short side of the field. A little bit dangerous, but whoa. Did he get it? Just barely. We're getting the first downs, which is good. There we go, the 1 yard line. Another first down. Let's go wide side for this time. Give us a little more room to get in. Ooh, danger. Yeah, needed that. Make sure you pass lead down when you make a bad read like that. I've had those pick sixed before. All right, let's go back to Old Faithful. Fade out. Slant these guys. And watch what that linebacker does. Blitzing. A little bit of a wild throw, but still good. Terrible. Squeeze block. X button. D-pad right to bring up this punt safe man as soon as he audibles. Oops. Move Bly a little bit out. Up on an angle. Oh! Good defense by that wide receiver. I think I'm in the wrong. Oh, yep. I messed up that audible. And it's getting close to the 2-minute mark. I think I will call a timeout. There's a mistake. I forgot to use my timeouts. Make sure you use your timeouts better in the third quarter even, if you need them. Okay, let's go a little bit over here. Oh, doing something different. Oh dear. Almost got away from me. See, they're starting not to... I'm still going to call that play. I hope I can get away with it. I might have to start going to mid-blitz. In the event that they don't, if you're seeing that they're not calling an audible, quickly just try to cover someone deep. Ooh. Oh, look at this. Got back, almost picked it. I don't know. Should I? Okay, 3rd and 11. It's already 3rd down. Let's just go mid-blitz. Pass commit. Oh. Good man coverage. Fairly easy click on pick. 8th interception for Bly. I think he has really good man coverage if you need a good man coverage corner. So now I'm going to keep my eyes open for possible run plays. Keep going to the short side of the field, and if I notice it's a man, obvious man play, I might try the run. Oh, shoot, did I get out? I think I did. There we go. So man, fairly obvious man coverage. So let's roll out. Yoo-hoo! Where are you? Three Amigos reference. For those of you old enough to know that movie. My favorite all-time movie. There is a line in that movie for almost everything in life. Alrighty. Good old McCaffrey breaking all sorts of records today. We're getting close to 40 receptions. We're over 400 yards passing. That's a good milestone. I want to definitely make sure I get a couple more catches here. So he's got 39 completions. Do I dare run it? Let's go out with the one. Oh, it'd be nice to get 200 yards rushing here. Need the ball back one more time. Write in the comments what your best run play is, 2 yards in or less. And I'll update the description. Which playbook, which run play. Looks like blitz. Yes. Which makes that throw extremely easy. Just make sure you secure catch it, just in case they hit you. A lot of time if they hit you, you'll not catch it, even if they touch you. So 121. I'm leery about calling the punt play because I don't want to let any points in at this time, so I'm going to not going to risk it. I'm going to go mid blitz. Pass commit. Cover the guy. Oh, that's a tight end. Yeah. Oh, I just lost my controller there for a second. Oh, that was interesting. Oh, I had a timeout, so I'll take that. Pass commit. Let's get a guy in here. Sack. Do I have another timeout? Yes, I do. So we're getting the ball back. I don't think the touchdown is a big deal here. Be nice to get some. Also in the comments, write what your best run play is other than a quarterback run. I don't have any great run plays I can trust. Another first down. He's got 40 receptions now, or 40 completions. That's good. Shouldn't have thrown that. Just get out of bounds quick. Let's go to the other side of the field. That could be man there. I'm going to try to run. So what does that give me? 196 yards rushing. 4 more yards. Would be a nice threshold. Let's try it again. Sweet. Sweet. Ooh, get it out of there. So 200 yards rushing is certainly a threshold that's nice to have if you can get it. Along with 400 or 500 yards passing. You know, at this much time, you go for a deeper route. See if you can get hit Kittle. Out at the one. Too late to get 500 yards unless we somehow get the ball back. Let's just throw it, make sure we don't lose time. Actually, no, let's run it. The quarterback. Okay, another rushing touchdown. That's good. We get this, 80 points. I don't think it matters at this point for score. Okay, we got our 80. Now I don't want to do anything stupid to let them have a score. Hit stick, doesn't fumble. Let's go, coach. Suggestions. Pass commit, over the top. Oops. Oh, I thought he was going to pick that. Hail Mary. Over the top, pass commit. Let's play on D here. Defensive line. I don't use this too often. Oh, let me know if there's any defensive line users out there. Ooh, had a spin. Oh, swat it. Don't get greedy. Okay, that's the game. And that was a decent game. Should be a decent score. I'll show you the team stats here. So they didn't score, which was huge. They had 6 first downs. That's not too bad. So we had 683 yards offense. Again, the thresholds of 200 rushing, 400 passing, 40 first downs. I hardly ever get that. So 40 first downs, 26. Doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, that should be a decent score. Let's see. Finish the game. Like I said, my game Xbox crashed in the middle of my last game. Thankfully, I was already on Legend. Level, but all right, so we had 25,794, and that's certainly pretty much as high as I can usually get. So part of this channel too that I'm hoping, selfishly I guess a little bit, is that you can offer me some tips and assistance on how to get to the next level as well. I don't know if I've ever been in top 100. I've been there, of course, when the games weren't complete. Last year was close to top 100 a few times, but it would be nice to creep into there and get a little more rewards, especially if you're a person that gets into the top 100. Certainly, we would appreciate that you leave some tips for us, and I will definitely include those in the description. So that does it for the solo battle update. I hope this video helped, and if this video helped you, gently tap the subscribe button and consider turning the notifications on. I'm just starting this channel, brand new, but I hope to put out different types of videos, coin making methods, tips, and especially tips for newbies and people that don't play a lot. So defenses and plays that can help people that don't quite have the manual dexterity they once had. I'm 52 years old, and I could play this game pretty well when I was younger, but now I cannot do that 50-click setup every play. So definitely look for plays that are a little easier. So that's the kind of channel this will be. But I hope it helped you, and if it did, consider subscribing and liking the video. And that's it for now. Grace and peace.